Hello guys, thanks for watching. Our today's topic is presidency. And I want to talk about George Washington. Most of us know George Washington was the first president of the United States. But what else do we know about him? George Washington was the man who established the American Republic. He led the Revolutionary Army against the British Empire. He served as the first president and most importantly, he stepped down from power. He gave up power not once but twice, at the end of the Revolutionary War when he refused a proposal to become king of the new state, and again at the end of his second term as president, when he voluntarily refused to seek a third term. In doing so, he set a standard for future American presidents. What's so great about leaving office? Surely it matters more what a president does in office. Just think about other great revolutionary leaders: Caesar, Cromwell, Napoleon, Lenin. They all seized the power they had won and held it until death or military defeat. Washington held republican values. That is, he believed in a republic of free citizens, with a government based on consent and constitution. From his republican values, Washington derived his abhorrence of kingship, even for himself. He refused the proposal of the army authorities to become king of the new state. With the end of the Revolutionary War, because of financial crisis, Washington's officers and soldiers were still not paid for years. On May 22, 1782, one of the Washington's officers, Colonel Lewis Nicola, wrote to him that the ineffectiveness of the Congress during the war had demonstrated the inadequacy of Republican government. Nicola proposed that Washington become king of the United States. Washington replied to Nicola the same day, stating that he had read Nicola's letter with a mixture of great surprise and astonishment. Washington continued, "No occurrence in the course of the war has given me more painful sensations than your information that there have been such ideas existing in the army as you have expressed, and I must view with abhorrence and reprehend this severity." Washington wrote that he could not think of anything in his own conduct that would suggest that he would consider being king. "You could not have found a person to whom your schemes are more disagreeable." Washington concluded by asking Nicola never again to consider the idea of monarchy. "If you have any regard for your country, concern for yourself or posterity, or respect for me, to banish these thoughts from your mind and never communicate as from yourself or anyone else a sentiment of the like nature." It was not unusual that Nicola would prefer king to self-government, because throughout history monarchies were much more common and successful than self-governing republics. What was unusual was Washington's response. Not only did he refuse to be king, but he rebuked Nicola for even suggesting the idea. Washington wrote that he would work to see people receive justice, but only through lawful constitutional means. He said, "The Constitution is the guide which I never will abandon." My question is, what do you prefer, to become a king with huge power, capturing the throne by military force, or become a president with limited power by constitutional way?